Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another budget with me video, and this time it is the first week of March. And y'all, I seriously cannot believe it is March already. It's currently it is currently March 5th, which is insane to me. So I'm going to be doing the March calendar overview as well as the first week's paycheck, which is crazy. I'm so excited. So I'm going to take these two sheets out, and then I'm going to refer to my February one, my February calendar overview, just because it's a good record to make sure I do not miss any bills, because I totally would. So I'm going to highlight all of my paychecks in green. I use the highlighter method, and this is the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. I love these pages. I didn't buy the I bought the workbook, but like the printable version that you can just print at home. I prefer that to the actual workbook, so that way you can just keep printing the pages as you need them versus them being in a workbook. And it also helps because on certain months I get paid 5 times, and her workbook itself only comes with 4 sheets. So being loose, I can just print an extra one when I need it. So that's awesome. So I highlighted the income I plan to have in green. I get paid once a week, every Thursday. And then my bills come out on the 1st is my cell phone bill. The 4th is my student loan. So these are March bills, but they were covered from my February paycheck on last week. And then the 8th is my credit card bill. Now, if y'all know me, I paid off my Chase credit card with a personal loan. So I only allow myself to use it when I have Amazon purchases, but this month I had a few auto ships that I didn't pay attention to, and so I have about $200 left on there that I need to pay off. So I like to highlight first because then it keeps the marker from bleeding, which is a little hack I learned somewhere, I don't know where. On the 1st is my cell phone, the 4th is my student loan, the 6th is my personal loan, 8th is my credit card. I'm not going to write an amount yet because I don't fully know it. Then I break my house payment down into weekly amounts to make sure that I always have it covered first. My boyfriend and I live together. It is crazy. We have been living together for over a year now. And it's just crazy to think about, because like part of me feels like just yesterday. The other part is like we're so comfortable together that it feels like forever, you know? It's crazy how that works. And then I'll write in my paychecks as I go. Currently, I do not have any events in March that I am aware of. So as of right now, it's just going to be my bills and income. You can see in February, I had 2 hockey game events, which we normally buy food at, and then birthdays. But that's going to be it for March. So I'm going to pull up my paycheck and we can get started. This paycheck date, I always write the span of the paycheck rather than just the date. So that way I can know, you know, what's going to be covered within that. It's just an easy reference for me because I typically know, like, okay, between the 5th and the 11th I'll have my personal loan, credit card, and is that it? Okay, personal loan and credit card. So it's easier than thinking like the 5th until when, you know. So that's what I do. I started this month with, or this week, with $19.34 in my account. My current only income is my Aramark paycheck for $435.41. I I think, be getting a little $2 from Google Rewards for the surveys I take of theirs. Also, ignore this. I spilled coffee earlier. So then I like to just do the income. Obviously my income's what I started with isn't going to change, and that's not going to change, so I can write it on both sides. But I like to typically write on the budget side, and then once everything is confirmed, I write it on the actual side. But we're going to go based on only having this much money. So 1934 plus 435.41. That will have my income at 454.75. So with that, I need to pay my personal loan. That comes out on the 6th, and I paid $290. And then my Chase credit card is due on the 8th. As of right now, I've paid $100 to it. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for right now, just to make sure I don't get screwed. Gas, food, and shopping. I really do not have any money to spend on any of these things. So I'm just gonna budget 0 for all. If anything, I'd have like 50 bucks to spare for shopping, but not really to even spare. As of right now, I think my friend wants to do like a paint night on Saturday, which will be fun, but I don't know, we'll figure that out. So moving on to my sinking funds. This week I kept it super basic with my sinking funds. I did CrimeCon because it is a priority. I budgeted $20 for that. Camping is one. I'm doing a weekly set amount of $6. And then, as you could see earlier in my video, I'm doing a savings challenge. The Budget Mom planned this, and you can sign up. I think you still can, but I want to support her. This is where it sucks. It's like I want to support her, and I really wanted to pay to do the challenge, but at the same time, I didn't have the money to pay to do this challenge. But at the same time, I figured I could save the money and just kind of work along with what she's doing, but just making up my own savings challenge. So one of hers was, you know, pick a word, and then each number that corresponds with the letter in the alphabet, you save that amount each Friday. So March, I think, actually only has four, I can't think, paydays for me. So I might knock one of these off, I'm not really sure. But as of right now, I saved the $7 for the March challenge, which is why I had such an odd amount of $33 that I took out. So the $454.75 is what I started with, minus my $390 in bills, leaves me with $64.75, and then I took out 33. What did I say? $64.75. And that would leave me with $31.75 left over if I do not spend anything on gas, food, or shopping this week. So we're gonna stuff my envelopes really quickly, because I did already take the cash out. So I've got CrimeCon, March, and camping. And then here's my money from my wallets. Camping is going to get $6. 25, 30, and then it'll get $6 more. So my camping envelope as of March 5th has $36 in it. Then March 6, 7. March for the monthly challenges, I haven't been putting an index card in them. I've just been writing on the back with the date. And how much it has. So March 5th, it has the $7 in it. And then lastly, CrimeCon is getting $20. So that'll put me at $500. And I think one of the things I love, in addition to how much these sheets have changed my outlook on budgeting, is also just the whole premise of sinking funds, because previously I would have never had $500 saved for an event I'm going to in 2 months. And obviously my goal was $1,000. I'm not nearly at my goal. I'm only about halfway. But for me, just adding what I can add to my sinking fund has been such an empowering feeling, because I feel like my voice cracked. I'm not about to cry, I promise. I just feel like super dry. But it's been such an empowering feeling, because I feel just a little more relaxed about going on this trip with my best friend, knowing that I'm not just using a credit card. I have money to go towards the Airbnb. Hopefully it doesn't take all of that. It's nice that we're splitting it. Also, I'm looking at flying. I've waited until last minute, but I really keep going back and forth between driving 13 hours or flying, but for a few $100s. But, sorry, my camera battery just died. But I feel like sinking funds were one of those things that I didn't really understand. But now looking at it and just understanding the importance of it, because really you're taking a little bit of money, or a lot depending on your goal, but you're taking a set amount of money each week and throwing it at something that you know is going to come up. Like CrimeCon is a set event that my best friend and I go on. I know it's coming up, I know it's going to happen, and I've been just trying to add a little bit of money to it each time, and it's just such a good feeling knowing I'll have a little bit of leeway and not completely riding on a credit card. It's also just crazy that I've saved $500. You can see that I've been saving since September. I started tracking at $183. It didn't always add up much, like 183 to 191, but you know, it's just something I've been continually adding to, and I'm just so proud. Like, look at this. It's crazy. Like, ugh. And I talked about, you know, my main goal is to get better about tracking my shopping and really just honing in on my shopping expenses, and also just getting a better income. But it's also just been such a good feeling. All right, so those are the 3 envelopes I focused on this week. CrimeCon is a priority. Camping, if I just stick with the $6, I'll have my target amount by June. And then March is kind of a fun challenge I'm doing. I think in the end, I'm going to throw my monthly savings challenge money at debt, because it is my most just awful thing right now. I want it gone. I really want it gone. So I think that's kind of my priority, is to just keep up with the debt payments. March, I'm going to slide in here since it'll be weekly now as well. And camping. So I'm just going to mark that these are the actual amounts that I did. I always put a check next to them. But this one, I'm not going to fill in the actual over here, just in case I do pay any more towards either of those. I like to leave it open. But that's it for right now. So hopefully when I see y'all next time, I'm going to have this crushed. I'm not going to spend any money, and my budget will be positive. Okay. Since I last saw y'all, it has been a hell of a week. I just took my wallet out of my purse and it's wet. I'm really hoping it dries clean, because that sucks. I think it's just water or eye solution. Either way, I'm hoping for the best. Then I had an unexpected, super expensive expense. I broke my phone and had to get a new one, which I'm trying to see the positive. I got out of the car not realizing my phone had fallen out, and then I proceeded to step on it. So it completely shattered. And thankfully, thanks to the budget mom and the savings challenges I've been doing, I was able to pay cash, $300 cash for a new phone. And that's something I'm like super, super proud of. I'm really trying to just look at, like, you know, previous Lizzie would have never been able to whip out $300 cash, go to the ATM, go to the Verizon store and buy a new phone. So I am trying to look at it like that. I will say 100 of it was actually my boyfriend paid for, but not because I didn't have the money, but because I had paid for his dentist appointment like a long time ago, kind of early on when we started dating, and he was like, you know, I have the money to pay you back now, and here we go. So that, and also we're a team, we're in it together. It was a really bad day, and he just, you know, he had my back. This is making me sad though. Also, I had a slight panic because I started filming and I had hit the setting on my camera for manual, and I did not realize that, and the camera was just striped. I'll insert a clip of that here. And needless to say, seeing that, I panicked, thinking I broke my phone, I broke my camera, stained my wallet, shitty week. But we're gonna close out my budget. I did super good this week, minus the $300, which I haven't figured out how I want to track that yet. I guess it'll be, I think just, see, I had here. I used my February sinking fund, my car sinking fund, which is like my cell phone payment, and then $100 from Josh, and I took $1 from January from the savings challenge then. So I think I'm just gonna include it. Would a new cell phone be shopping maybe? It was $300.69 because I had to pay off my old phone, which was I think like 200 and some, and then I was not leaving without a case, so I got a new case for my phone. So for shopping, otherwise besides my phone, I didn't spend any money. Up here I did get my Google for $228, which is like not much. Wow, I can't write. And then my sinking funds, February, and car was $200. And then Josh gave me $100. So that will completely change my income. I started with $19.34. I got $435.41 as my paycheck. I got $228 from Google rewards, and then $200, oh, plus $300, plus $100, I mean. $757 was my total income. I love that wait, does that come out equal? What is 19.34 plus 435.41 plus 2.28 plus 300?
It's 757.03.
Okay, somewhere in there I lost my change. I paid extra towards my dentist. I just paid $10, which sounds super pathetic. It kind of is, but I figured it'll all add up, and I did $10 because it should leave me with $5 in my account to start the next week. So spoiler alert, that's what we should end with. So $390, $400. So my bill total is going to be $400. which will leave me with $357.03. Did y'all hear that? That was my stomach growling. I'm really hungry. Okay, I did transfer $30 as well. Ugh, I hate that I do so many transfers because it really just fucks up my income. So I have $787.03. Y'all, I normally don't have this many transfers. I feel like this is a headache because I just like, I don't even know what's going on. But I normally don't have this many transfers, so normally it's pretty straightforward. But this just shows y'all, like, when I come up short having 2 large bills back to back, I do transfer money over. So 787 minus 400 will leave me with 387. So 387.03. And then I think I already showed y'all I paid $290, $110. Then 387 minus, I did not spend any in gas. For food, I spent $48.24. My best friend and I had a girls' night. We went and got sushi, and it was seriously so freaking good. I don't even have words for it. It was so good. I just want to go eat there every day. It was amazing. And then minus 369. 38. Dude, I'm so hungry. I hope y'all can hear this. I'm really hungry. Josh is making tacos right now, so I'm pretty freaking excited about it. So 348.93 is my total. And then 38.10 is my remaining. 38.10, 33. 510. I did something right. Oh wait, no, I didn't. The 69 cents isn't counted. Yeah, okay, so the 69 cents, I spent this in cash. So it's coming out cash flow as my income, but the actual change did not go back into my checking account. So that is why I'm going to be showing off 69 cents off. So I'm just gonna mark that. I know the changes in my purse, and I'm gonna put it in my piggy bank. So I got what I needed. So I am not really sure currently how I want to track the fact that I took money out of these envelopes. Besides the car one, obviously I can just mark because 3-1 is back to $0. So that one I can just mark. But the one like this, I'm not really sure about. And then the February or January one, I'm just going to put $1 back in because it's just $1. And so I'm going to put $1 back in that and then keep on saving that one. So it was really my car payment and February's savings challenge that totally saved my ass. Please pray for me. I hope this dries. So this is my March calendar. I don't think I showed on camera filling out my paycheck there. My personal loan came out. For the credit card, I just spent $100, and then over here I'll have another credit card payment. And then until my dentist is paid off, that's another thing I'm gonna keep trying to do weekly payments towards that. So that is this week's budget with me video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.